There it is. Ooh, that stinks. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Okay, go. Start. Let's go. Hey, Trashlings. Welcome back to the Demon Trash Podcast. It's me, your boy, Carol, a.k.a. Papa Trash.
And me, Avery, a.k.a. Baby Demon.
Hey, I just stunk up this whole room with a burp. Like, it stinks, and I'm sorry. I just want to apologize and make it everyone clear, okay? Because I know we can all smell it.
Yeah.
I just want to address it. I just want to address it for everyone in the room.
I can't smell it, but I am filing a report with HR.
Well, I just wanted to address it because I was hoping that we could like maybe get over it before it got that far. But you could go ahead and escalate it, and I have my comments open on my desk.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take it to heart and consider all you have to say. And then throw it away. Okay, guys, we're back. Okay, and I know we've been gone a long time. You either know why or you don't. Maybe we'll talk about it. Maybe we never will. But that's not for today because today is a very special episode. It's our last one of the year 2024 that we are doing. And it's going to involve the thing that we actually didn't do last year. We did it in 2022.
Why did we not do it in 2023? It's actually like I'm thinking back and it's upsetting me.
It's a flop for the ages, I will say.
Like I feel like 2023 I did have a lot of like simp going on. Like I think there were a lot of like really strong contenders last year, and what happened?
I think the thing is why there was so much simp. There was a lot of mental ill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's probably why we didn't make it.
Two ends of the scale. Lots of simp. Lots of
Yeah, it's like they coincide.
Yeah, they just grow together on a graph. Sorry.
Yeah.
The scale,
they correlate.
It's not scaling, yeah.
They correlate. Well, I guess it's like if the mental ill is weighing you down, then the simp's going way up.
Right. Yeah. See.
You know, that kind of, it depends on how you look at it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that is a flop. But we are doing Simp Royale 2024. This is our Super Bowl. Okay, this is our Olympic Games, even though we skipped it last year. But it's like gonna be a forever tradition. I just want you to know.
Yeah.
Like this is like a forever tradition. You don't understand. Like this is probably the thing. This is probably one of the things in Demon Trash every year that I look forward to. I will continuously look forward to the most. I've been so excited to do this episode.
Yeah.
Especially after our 3-month hiatus. Like
it's been making me giddy. You know,
so
like
excited.
I think the best thing we could do to come back is come back and just talk about
people
and
the year right
things we think we are attracted to.
Yeah,
that we simp for,
objectify
that we
fictional
bark.
men, fictional women, creatures. We don't have creatures on here. That's for next year. So yeah, we're gonna get into it, and yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to say.
But before we get into it, we gotta do
right, guys. It's been so long. Demon Trash moments. Gosh, who wants to go first? I feel like you have an actual. You said you actually have like a good one, so let me start with mine because I feel like mine's mid as fuck.
Yeah, I feel like you know mine, but like while we've kind of been on hiatus and stuff, there was a time I've had to put it down, but there was a time that I was getting into Tears of the Kingdom.
Okay. Ours are both like the same.
I was like getting very, very into Tears of the Kingdom, and I was playing. It was, you know, once again my search history was how to beat the shrine. Where's the shrine? You know, like It was taking over my life, and I just had like a moment where I was like, this game is huge. If anyone's played. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, this game is humongous. It has like 3 maps stacked on top of each other, and if you played Breath of the Wild, there's like all the towers to unlock the map, and then you have to go solve all the puzzles and the shrines to like unlock the fast travel and like to level up your hearts, like to level up your like stamina and health. And I was just like, I gotta put this down, dude. I'm grinding so hard in this game. I need to be grinding in real life.
Yeah.
So I kind of had to just be like, all right, I gotta walk away from it. It's like also really just because I can't like manage to be balanced in something. I'm either like 100% locked in and focused, or I'm not at all.
It's hyperfixation.
Yeah. I'm either hyperfixated or I'm not. So was just
Yeah.
So I had to walk away. I was like getting too like lost in the sauce of this game, and I also was just like, damn, this is a lot of work.
Yeah.
Like, there was a point I was like, I'm putting so much, like, I'm doing research.
You know what? Thank you for saying that. Gaming, anyone who doesn't take gaming seriously, I'm like, you don't understand the time, the effort, the brain power. Gaming's hard work.
And they had also in the, like, this game is so big.
And we take it seriously.
Well, and like there's also like in the game, there's also side missions. There's this guy everywhere you walk, you had to help him put up a sign.
Are you?
Oh my god!
You're like a
pisses me off.
completionist in games as well, right?
Yeah, like
I love to get the 100%.
well, yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna be like hunting towards the end of the earth to find Korok seeds. But you know, like if I was like really in it, I might like try and like, because once you like, I did try and like go back. I like at least try and get all the shrines.
You know what I sometimes do is like once I finish once I'm getting to like, oh okay, I just need to do the final boss. I like to go in like Polygon or like all of those and like basically get all the maps like so that I can locate every Korok seed, all of the things. I'm like, I just want to make sure I checked every fucking box.
I was doing that in like Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. I don't know.
That one is like a third of the game.
I know. This one's like forever, but
got to get the pose. Like there's so many like different types of currency and like things you got to go mining. Like it felt like a job. And then I was like, I got to walk away. I got to go work on my real job.
It felt like a job I wasn't supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of on a similar boat. I mean, the hiatus to the trashings is going to sound like we've just been sitting around just playing video games, which is like I kind of do when I'm super sad. But no, lately this is a new one. This just came out, and guys, now that the hiatus is over, Demon Trash is full steam ahead. Okay, the engines, we're pitching the coal into the engines. You know, we've got the dial going. I don't know. It's like I'm in the Titanic engine room. Okay, and so I'm really trying to like ramp up my productivity. But then the universe said, "Hey, Papa, quick challenge though. Here's Infinity Nikki."
Mm-hmm.
Now, Infinity Nikki is a gacha game that just came out, and it's like the thing is with me is that the original mobile game, like, not to get super emotional, but like probably one of the reasons I'm still here.
When did they come? I thought it just came out.
No. There was like a mobile game, like a fuck.
Like this is a different version of the game that came out.
This is like yeah, like the 5th version. It's like they took that world and OG Nikki dress up game.
Okay, so there was like an original game.
Yeah, that I played on like my iPhone 9 or whatever, 6 or something. Yeah, it was a World Traveler, dude, and it was a Love Nikki game. Yeah, it came out in like 2015, and you know I had just like graduated from school, or like I think I was about to. And yeah, I was just like in college, just grinding away, but also hating my life completely. And this mobile game was like truly like so chill and so relaxing. And it was like a dress up game. And it was just like everything. It was everything to me. But the thing is about these games is that you can spend real money on like getting things to play the game, right? Mm-hmm. It's like Genshin Impact or Honkai Star Rail or any of those other gacha games. But this one just came out and it looks so cute. And like the premise is that like your Nikki stylist like goes to a different world. Mm-hmm. And it's like a fantasy world where stylists are like
kind of a big deal.
They're kind of like a big deal. Like they're like knights or something. I don't know. Like they have like they use like the power of like fashion to like defeat evil.
Right, like Sailor Moon.
Yeah, it's like it totally is like a magical girl game, but with like dress up as like your weapon. It's awesome. It's fucking sick. And then there's just so many other aspects of this game. I was like really surprised because I've tried other games like Genshin Impact and stuff, and like it was okay, but I couldn't get like super into it. This one is just like I tried it, I downloaded it. Everyone told me not to. My best friend was like, "Don't let friends play Infinity Nikki. Like, we don't. I don't know if I said that right, but like she just knew. She was like, dude, you have to edit. You have things to do. And I was like, I need to see it. Everybody's talking about it today on TikTok. So I downloaded it because it's free. And as soon as I start, and I got all the codes. So I had all these crystals, and it's just been like taking over my life. Anyone else? Can we talk about Infinity Nikki? Can anybody talk to Infinity Nikki with me about it? Like, it's so good.
So I shouldn't really download it.
No, you would really like it. I think you should.
You're like, real friends wouldn't let people do it. You're just like,
and I'm like,
do it. Do it, download.
No, I literally was just like, how I said I was going to do it.
I started playing like Ni no Kuni, and I would like get on to do raids and like fight bosses and stuff.
Yeah, like I haven't missed a day. Like yesterday, I was like, I took a break from editing and was like using my neck massager, and I was like, gotta do my dailies.
No, see, like I'm really help me pronounce it.
3, 2, 1, go again.
Susceptible.
Yeah,
susceptible.
Susceptible.
Yeah. So like I'm really like susceptible. I can be
easily influenced
to
cut that
like
together.
Games. No, leave it in. To like games like that. So like I usually have to like turn. What a big thing for me is like the audio and like the sound effects. Like whenever you like make it accomplish a task and stuff, I would turn that shit off because like that's how I get like really addicted. Like in Candy Crush, I play that no sound.
That sounds, I don't know why, but that
like no sound because like when you like
sociopathic to me.
I know, but it's like it's what you have to do because like they're like trying to get everything so like addicting. So it's like when you play and there's this fun quirky little sound, you're like, hell yeah, I did something, I accomplished something.
The sound design and the music is so good.
I know, I'm sure it is. I'll play with the music on, but like turn off the sound effects that like are like the you've accomplished things, the sound effect, because that's like what's addicting because you feel like, yeah, I'm getting shit done, but I'm just playing a game. I mean, you are getting stuff done in a game, but
there's like also the gacha aspect of it where you like can use resources to basically like in Infinity Nikki, you can collect resonant crystals, and then every day, and you can like do resonance, like you can resonate. And it's like this whole magical thing that summons like, I guess, like outfits from the ether. So it's
girl,
like,
I think you need to resonate with yourself.
Shut the fuck up.
You need to resonate with reality.
Oh my god. No, this is too good. So and like,
this is better.
So it's like, oh, I have 10 resonant crystals. I can do them all at once. And then I'm like, I get 10 new items, potentially some special ones to complete outfits. It's like, it's kind of like gambling.
No, like this is the same way. It's like
a fucking, I'm pulling like, the like, lever on
it's
the
like,
thingy.
oh, you get the tickets, you can
right. Yes.
You get the raffles, you can get new pets, you can get new weapons, you can get new armor. It's like, it's like, yeah, of course you want to do that.
I'm 5 out of 9 into getting the ocean outfit, and if you saw this outfit, this dress gives, girl. It's like waves, like real sea waves.
They got you hooked. They got you.
No, but I'm trying so hard. I will say I'm trying so hard. I feel like I'm doing pretty good because I am getting through my video. I'm getting my stuff, but it's like I have to fit it in on my breaks. A little bit of my breaks.
Also, my thing was like I will absolutely not spend any money on this.
Yeah, it got dire, but it was like, thank God my bank account's basically empty. I paid all my bills, so it's like this is actually like good news.
Used to spend money,
well, because they have like new release sales.
Yeah, because then it's like, oh, look at this new outfit. You can get 100 gems for a discount.
Well, now they have in-game currency where you can buy like that's the stuff that it's called Stellarites. And you have to pay real money to like get those, and that's what gets you like the limited edition. Like every month, there's gonna be just that 1 month where you can get this one thing.
Yeah, it's like
it's
like, oh, you can get the special mount
thing. Yeah, exactly. And
it's like I don't need that.
And they have because the game newly released and it's successful. They're doing like all these like crazy deals. Right. So I'm like, I could get that many Stellarites for half the price.
Don't do it.
I know, bro. I was like, why is $50 on fake currency really sounding like a good fucking
I'd rather you invest in crypto.
Yeah.
Like, you'd be better off. Maybe.
Oh my god.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I should get Haktua coin.
She made a lot of money.
I'm sure she did.
Of a lot of people, I think. I don't know. I don't
And
know about that coin.
And no, I mean, like, that shit is for real scam. Like,
Yeah.
you can't, like, it's pump and dumping is like, have you seen the kid? There's a kid,
Yeah, didn't a kid do it recently too?
multiple times, and then every single time be like, he made I'm sorry coin to apologize for the first time and then scam people again. I was like, this kid's gangster, dude.
I'm sorry.
Like, he's like
I'm
11
sorry
or
coin.
something. He's like 9 or like he's like 12. I think he's 12 actually. I guarantee you his name's like Trevor or some shit. Anyway, basically, guys, it sounds like our demon trash moments is that we to lock in is only on not real life. It's to lock in on video games, I guess.
Yeah.
And sometimes that does appease the soul. And also, we have, like, I definitely think you're ADHD. I'm ADHD, obviously.
Yeah.
No,
I should get tested for ADHD.
You absolutely should. Because everything you say, I'm just like,
Dude, I think I have inattentive ADHD, but it's just I don't have health insurance, so I can't go get,
Yeah, and that's on Luigi Mangione. Guys, it's time, lock in.
It's time.
Chat. Look at the stadium crowd looking at us right now.
I'm thinking of like Wii Sports characters.
Yeah, that's what you are. Yeah, there's just two people in a room, but to me, I'm looking at all your faces, and I think it's time that we get ready to play Simp Royale. Burr, 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 burr. Let's reach into our magical couch here. Ow. I feel like our roster this year, I do want to say, is
This
competitive. This is a competitive roster.
I don't know why it kind of like took us a long time to like boot back up. I think our like our brains, because we had like for a second we were having a hard time coming up with enough people, but then we I think something switched on in our brains and we were like, oh yeah, this person. I think, and then we started to make cuts.
We haven't really like reflected on the year.
Yeah,
it's like for lately we've just had so much stuff going on personally. It's just like been like
My daddies were not like front and center.
Yeah, my daddies were not front and center when my daddies and my mommies weren't front and center and I really needed them.
Where were they?
Gang, chat, trashlings, realm, kingdom, peasants, galore, girlies, gays, theys. It is time to play Simp Royale. Now, this is a very serious game. Okay.
Very
well, it's not a serious.
It's not a game. This is not a fucking
game,
game,
I'm so
Carol.
sorry, dude.
Carol, how
You're
fucking
right.
dare you?
You're right.
A game?
Yeah, you're right.
This is life or death.
No, it truly is. And I recall, so Simp Royale royalty right now is just because we've only done it 1 year. It pisses me off. We didn't do it.
I don't know why. What happened? What was going on? What did
we were mentally
Did we forget about it? Did we
I'm afraid to go back because I'm like, how bad were we?
Ill again?
Well, the chances are high.
Well, there is trashlings. I realize this. There's just like a 3-month period where I'm going through it every year.
Yeah.
It's just been a thing.
We had this conversation. I'm like, I think Demon Trash needs to heavily invest towards the end of the last 3 months. We need to invest heavily into getting ourselves therapy or something. We need to do something. Or we just
Zumba's really good for the soul. Anyways, if you guys are not familiar with Simp Royale, basically we gather all of our favorite mommies, daddies, persons of interest that we simp, bark, roll over, whatever they want us to do for, and we put them all on a list and we're putting them head to head and we're trying to figure out who is our ultimate, who we ultimately simp for.
Yeah.
Who's the biggest simp.
And I just want to be clear that sometimes, some of this is simping takes on the people that we choose. It's like they have to elicit a primal energy from us.
Yeah.
They have to elicit a primal energy. And so you are going to see some repeat contenders, and we're happy to have them. So I think without further ado, let's get started. I hope you guys play along. Ultimately, this is just me and Avery's opinion, and that's the only correct one. But I would love to see if you guys do this. Who is your simp of the year? Let us know in the comments below. Okay, first up, are you ready, dude?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
We have some really strong contenders.
No, this is gonna be crazy. So I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna introduce you all to our simps of the year. First up, we have Lestat de Lioncourt, played by Sam Reed from Interview with a Vampire, because we did watch Interview with the Vampire season 2 this year.
I wish I had watched them. Ugh, I just remember, like, while we were watching that, like, this man could do me so wrong, and I'd still just be like,
Yeah, I know.
like, he could betray me, like, very deeply, and I'd still be like, well, maybe I can forgive you.
It's a primitive,
It's sick,
primal,
it's wrong.
sick energy, and I love it. All right, next up we have Charlie XCX. Guys, it was a brat 2024.
Charlie XCX.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to go see her in concert.
At the Sweat Tour.
Yes. We went to Sweat Tour.
We went to Sweat Tour.
One of the few highlights. Yeah, actually we were lucky we got to go. Because we almost had to cancel.
But that was scary.
But we went to Sweat Tour. We saw Charlie, and she's beautiful. She's gorgeous.
And of course she was on Sweat Tour with Troy.
Yeah.
So we got to see Troy and Charlie. And it was so good, guys.
She bewitched me. There were a few moments that I was like,
no, I truly felt like I was on like cloud nine for that entire show. If anyone went to Sweat Tour, you know, it was just like the most. It was like, and we went to Dallas, so it was like all the gays of Texas, like, came to Dallas, and Dallas was just like a brat, gay mecca, and it was amazing.
Yeah, minus the Jesus protesters outside.
They're bound to be there. We just walk by. Next up we have, okay, here we go. It is Nanami. See, Nanami from Jujutsu Kaisen, R.I.P.
Spoiler alert.
Whatever. It's been out a minute.
Catch up. When he had a few moments.
I put it here for you.
Yeah. The ponytail
grab
and pull, that
changed you.
It didn't change me.
No,
because I've been on that shit. But
it's like chemically altered you. It like,
yeah, like it did something to me.
Yeah, it was like a
visceral reaction. You know
those like those video graphics, like blood cells going through like a vein. It was like Nanami was like a like turning them all gold or something. Whatever. Anyway, next we have Song Kong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we love K-dramas. Okay, and this man right here, I believe he's 30 years old.
Perfect age.
Or like something. And he's married to like a non-celebrity, and like, good for fucking her, dude.
Congrats.
I hope it's a beautiful marriage. Anyway, yeah, he's in a couple K-dramas that we love.
He's also in the military right now.
Yeah, he's also in the military. He'll come back next year. We miss him. But he has a lot of K-dramas. A lot of them are on Netflix. Maybe you've seen some of them. I'm thinking of My Demon.
Yeah, the first one we saw of him was Nevertheless.
That one was diabolical, but so good.
And I think that one kind of like really raised the bar for K-dramas for me.
I agree.
Like, do you know what I mean? I think that one was really good. Even though also that was like one of the first ones where I didn't root for like him. I actually didn't want her to end up with him.
I know, but
he was so hot too. So
yeah, no, it was really good. If you guys have never seen Nevertheless, highly recommend it. My Demon too. I watched My Demon. It was so good, and Song Kong in it is really funny but really hot. But I feel like he's a really good he's like a really good actor too. Mm-hmm. He's really good. There's some other ones that I haven't seen that are on my list to watch that he's in. But yeah, he's a really fine Korean gentleman with an 8-pack.
Yeah.
All right. Next up we have, and they're a unit. This is Kate and Tyler from the movie Twisters. And if you guys have been rocking with us for a minute, you know that Twisters was our comfort movie of the year, I feel like.
That has to be like probably my favorite movie this year. For me, it is. Every time I see it, huge smile on my face, all my worries go away, dude, and I'm in it. I'm riding around in that truck.
And I feel like it was really
Preferably with
necessary.
them.
I think it was really necessary. We were due for like a bisexual movie moment where we had two protagonists that were equally hot, of two different genders, and like wonderful. It's kind of like The Mummy. It's giving The Mummy vibes, right? We were due for a duo, and I'm very happy they're here. Next we have Theo James slash, specifically this image is from one of my favorite shows of the year. It's on Netflix, and it was created by Guy Ritchie, and it's The Gentleman. Excellent series. Really good series. 8 episodes. Please watch it. It's so good. But yeah, Theo James. And then, because I remembered, I was like, oh my God, he was in season 2 of The White Lotus, which I recently just rewatched White Lotus season 2.
Was?
Yeah, he was like the rich friend who was like kind of a douche.
Oh, who like...
Yeah.
Oh, it's been so long since I watched this. I don't remember.
I recently rewatched White Lotus season 2. And I was like, oh my God, he's in this too. And Theo James is just so hot. Like he truly, like,
he's always been hot.
He's just always been this like gorgeous man, but like he's also just an incredible
He was
actor.
in the Divergent series, right?
Absolutely, he was.
Yeah.
But his character in The Gentleman.
Wait, was he in 50 Shades of Grey?
No.
That's not him.
Thinking of, I think that guy's name is Jamie Dornan or something.
Okay, yeah, sorry. No, I don't know why I put him in there, but I think probably because I wanted, like in my mind, I wanted to be.
No. But I love his character. Theo James is hot, but specifically for me, it's Eddie in The Gentleman. His character is so good. There's going to be a season 2, and I can sense like there's like some like gangster, but like, what's the word? There's like some dark romancy tropes. Like there's like a hint of sexual tension and like attraction in the first season. We're definitely going to head down a romance track in season 2. I can feel it, and I'm very excited. I think you should watch the show. You'd get into it. Okay. Next up we have...
So he's versus Kate and... Okay.
He's versus Kate and Tyler.
Gotcha.
Next up we have... And by the way, this was all random. We put this like... These were all randomly picked. So, to go against each other. We did not create this bracket. Sauron from Rings of Power. This is an interesting one because it's like, because it's Sauron, but like also, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to get into it. We'll have to get into it, but he's hot, but like, I don't know. It was just
he has
hard.
aura.
He has an aura to him. Yeah. Okay. And then next is, of course, this is look. He's not ever going to be on a Simp Royale. And if he's not, it's because it's like old and we're over it. Gojo.
Yeah.
Okay. And I just want to state Gojo made it again. Right? Because we watched Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 this year. But it's like, like people that don't make it, like, I don't know, Kylo Ren, they're always going to be up there. Right? It's just,
like we have like...
They come in phase. They come and go.
Yeah.
They come and go. But Gojo's back on here. Obviously. We're women and that watch anime. We like Gojo. Next up, we're on the other side now. This is going to be Jacob Elordi.
Yeah.
And I have him with his little cunty bag.
Yeah.
And holding his matcha latte and something else.
Jacob Elordi, no beard. To clarify, no beard.
No beard.
We're thinking like Saltburn, Jacob Elordi,
Every day, Jacob Elordi.
Every day minus beard.
I personally think the beard is probably for a role.
Yeah, I agree. I think so too. But like, yeah, I think he's hotter without it. Just has to be said.
Yeah, I
just
agree.
want us to clarify because people were mad about the beard. It's like surprising. It's like one of the few times that it's like
if it makes him happy, whatever.
yeah, like
but it doesn't
you can do whatever you
make
want.
me happy.
But it doesn't make the collective happy either.
No.
No.
The culture isn't living for it.
Well, it's like usually like the beard actually will add to a man. This
Right.
was the few times it didn't. So it was like
I just think he has just like such a gorgeous jawline.
Yeah, no, he has like the perfect jawline. Why would you cover it up?
Beard is covering. I'm like, let me see your
like if he did stubble, like a short like trim thing.
I'm thinking this is for a role, or
No, I feel like it's for a role, or maybe he's going through a phase. I don't care.
It won't be there forever.
I'm just talking about in my Simp Royale.
Yeah. In this picture, he has a little cute mustache, though. We feel fine.
Yeah. And when he has the tote bag and a coffee and a little novel or whatever.
A little novel. Yeah, I love it. And then next up, so Jacob will be facing off with Camille. Oh my God. From the Star Wars show, The Acolyte, that was canceled, and we will never have any more of this man unless he finds another role in which they can absolutely just show us his chiseled body and those gorgeous arms. But I do wish that I could see him be in Sith clothing and waving that saber around.
The way he fought with the lightsaber,
so hot. And then like him and Osha's tension was so good. He
enemies to lovers, like there was so much we could have explored, dude.
I was so happy I was like, we are finally getting a Sith romance. This is everything I've ever wanted.
It's all I've ever wanted.
Yeah, we know you've heard us rant about it. We're not going to get into it, but Camille is up there, okay?
That was like one of the during that this year, like every episode, I would be like, "Come on, give me more," and I'd wait for the fan edits afterwards. He
was your life source. This
year.
He
really did.
He was genuinely I think the existence of Camille was like.
It's like when it's like in Pride and Prejudice when the dad's like, "It's good for a girl to be in love." Like that was me. Like when he appeared on screen, I needed that. Like it was good for my psyche. It was good for my mental health. I needed someone to simp for, and he was there. Camille was there for me.
And I think he walked through the door at the perfect time for you.
Yeah, and it was also really unexpected. Because it's usually it's I don't know, there's not that many hot people and stuff. I mean there is, but it's I didn't sit
not
I didn't yeah, it's I don't feel like we've had a Kylo, a dark character that you're yas. Do you know what I mean? There hasn't been a Kylo Ren in a long time. So Camille was oh my God, with that lightsaber, and he's just killing everyone.
It was just cool lore to be exploring. But alas, no longer. Next bracket, we've got. Come on, guys. It's about it. You know who we are. If you've been here since the start. Robert Pattinson, specifically as a dad. Look at him with the stroller. I did have to crop out Sookie, and that felt weird. That felt weird.
It's a little long.
But and you know what? They look so happy together, and they're so gorgeous.
Here's the thing: I 100% respect the relationship, and I want it to last and be successful and stuff. But I am saying, him becoming a dad made him hotter. I
didn't know how it was going to go.
It increased the hotness potential.
Well, he just looks so happy as a dad. When he's out with his baby, he's smiling all the time.
The way he treats her, he came to her concerts and stuff like that. Yeah,
they're in love.
Yeah, that makes him even better and hotter to me.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
Honestly, they could be a couple together on here too. I mean, I love.
You know what? That was stupid. We should have put them on here as a unit. Cropping Sookie out felt weird. Sookie, if you ever see this, girl, we love you. We love your music this year. Want to just say that.
And you also deserve to be on Simp Royale. We weren't thinking.
I'm sorry. We blacked out because we saw your man as a father, and we just our ovaries sang. I'm so sorry. Okay, but our Pat's daddy mode activated will be going up against Jonathan Bailey.
Oh my God,
Jonathan Bailey, you're Hello.
I know he's not on our team. Like,
That
he
man's
doesn't come
gay.
for our
He
team.
doesn't want you, you delusional bitch. I don't care. He's hot. He's
Yeah.
hot. He's so sweet. We watched
It
Bridgerton.
doesn't stop me from wanting him. Do you know what I mean? Even though
Yeah.
he doesn't want me,
Yes.
right? He doesn't
Right.
want us. But it doesn't stop me from wanting him.
And he needs to stop tricking us women with his looks. He's tricking
Yeah.
us.
Well, it's like, you know,
He's
in
using
Bridgerton.
his witchery. He's using gay witchery.
In
Sorcery.
Bridgerton, Whipped Anthony was so cute and hot.
Oh my god, it was so
And then
good.
even in Wicked, I was like, this man. Like, every time he came on screen, I'm like, I get it. He's hot. Of course you're gonna be like, okay, who's he?
Yeah, he's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous man. He had to be on here. Oh my god, the next one. Guys, do we have any Smosh fans in the house?
Okay, this is an outlier.
This is an outlier, but it's real.
But I will not.
It was enough to make
Okay.
it to Simp Royale.
I will not do him the disrespect of putting him on a Hear Me Out cake because I don't think it needs to be heard out. Do you know what I mean?
No,
Like,
he
with Hear Me Out
absolutely
cake.
deserves his placement here on the
Yeah.
Simp Royale 2024. And don't you think for a second this is a pity give or anything like that?
No.
This is royalty. This is the best of the fucking best.
And
Okay,
I don't know.
and it's gonna be Spencer Agnew from Smosh Games. He's the
Yeah.
producer on Smosh
From
Games.
Smosh,
He's on
Smosh
Smosh,
Games.
and he's great. I think Fred Darts was a sexual awakening for me.
I just
somebody say
Spencer's
Meatloaf?
just
I'm like,
so
wow.
funny, and sometimes when I be watching their content, I just get little butterflies. You know, I feel a type of way.
Yeah, I feel the same. I think he just has an energy, and it's like I
he's
feel like
just
it's
really funny.
But I think at this point, it's like even with like I don't know. I'm like talking about them like I know them, but like we do watch a lot of Smosh.
Well, like I have like a what is it called when you're like
a parasocial.
I have a
relationship.
parasocial relationship with the
Smosh.
Smoshcast. Like I
100%.
also like they probably carried my mental health through a lot.
Oh yeah.
This year too, like just Smosh,
Mm-hmm.
Smosh games.
They definitely were like my medicine this year.
Yeah.
But
Also, they just seem like great people.
But I think it's kind of like a joke over there that like Spencer Agnew is like attractive. Like Amanda always jokes about like having a crush on Spencer.
Well, it's just like he doesn't seem like kind of like the like typical type.
Yeah, and I think his humor is also just
But his
so
humor
funny.
is so good, and
He
he's,
can
I think
say-
it's the charisma for me.
Yeah, it's the Riz 100%. The Spencer
It's the
Agnew
Riz,
Riz.
it's the aura, and like I can't.
Do you think
resist
he
that.
knows that he is this Riz-tastic?
I don't know. I feel like probably in life, probably like a lot different off camera. And stuff like
wonder.
that.
Spence, let us know. Now, Spencer, you will be going up against Troye Sivan. I know. I know what you're saying. You're like, what the fuck, guys? He doesn't want you. Well, he put out a TikTok that said he'd be willing to give women a try. He's considering it.
Yeah,
He'd consider it.
said they would consider it.
So,
And when we were on Brat Tour, dude. When we were on Brat Tour every single
Face
time.
card does
Face
not
card.
line, bitch.
Never.
Never. He's
No
got
crash,
glowing
cash,
skin,
no credit, dude. Glowing skin.
body.
Body. Biblically accurate eyes. Baby blue eye. Like,
No, literally, he
gorgeous.
like Troye Sivan could be cast as like a biblically accurate, not a biblically accurate angel because those look crazy,
yeah.
but like an angel. Like
Yeah.
that is like
A seraph, right? Like
yeah.
like put him on the ceiling. Paint him on the ceiling.
Like make him Apollo in a
yeah,
Greek
like
mythology show or
oh
something.
my god, he's so gorgeous, so beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's just like
He's gorgeous.
it's like I know, like once again, I
Also,
know
guys-
he doesn't want me, but it will not stop me from simping for them.
But like it was crazy because it's like I know like it's the talent, it's the aura, it's the primitive. Whenever his singing live was like so amazing
yeah.
and so good.
Great performer too.
Oh my
but-
god, he's such a talented dancer. I don't know. It was giving like the feeling you get when you look at like pop idols. It's like that. It's just like that pop idol. You're just like I'm obsessed with them. I'm
yeah, like an obsession. Yeah.
obsessed with you.
Yeah.
I think but I like they're incredibly like Troye is so gorgeous and so cute. So Spencer, good luck. All right, and we are on our final bracket here. We've got, oh God, here we go. Ready to squeal? Itsuomi, guys. Itsuomi from A Sign of Affection, the manga, the anime. If you have not gotten on A Sign of Affection, what are you
doing? Sign of Affection, do it. It will heal you. It will break you.
Oh my God.
I need it. I need a season 2.
I need season 2 so bad. I am reading the manga as it comes out.
I should read the manga. It's just
get on it.
But without hearing his voice.
I know, but it's so good. The manga is so good though.
Yeah.
And it, oh my God.
This fictional man, this 2D man lines.
Dude, lusting for lines.
My heart is beating.
Okay, we have to
keep going.
Hold on. All right, and then last, but certainly not least, we have Guildford from My Lady Jane.
Bro.
Now, we'll circle back to Guildford later.
Yeah, I have like some evidence. I have like one little bit of evidence for that.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
to submit to the courts.
Yeah.
Okay, to submit to the council. Attention, loyal subjects of the trashdom. This is a royal decree from your leaders, Papa Trash
and Baby Demon.
Find us everywhere at demontrashcast. Like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Rate and review us on the podcast platform of your choosing. Do so, or be eternally banished to the abyss.
Also, if you're here, you probably have some goblins and gremlins that will find a home in the trashdom, so share with your friends. And if you like what we do here and would like to support us, check out our Patreon for extra content and more. Signed,
Empress of Destruction.
No, how about your humble rulers,
Papa Trash,
and Baby Demon?
Do it or else. All right, so guys, that is everybody on our Simp Royale. Let the Royale truly begin. All right, so going back to the top here, we've got Lestat and Charlie. Now, this is a crazy pairing because this is two
Absolute
of the cuntiest divas
Yeah.
that you could ever imagine. And the fact that they're both facing off, it's like,
what do we...
Like, I respect Charlie, but like Charlie versus like Lestat, it's like, I don't know. Lestat is like diabolical.
Yeah. How old is he? Hundreds of year old vampire, like cold-blooded killer.
It was like, he's fierce too. He's
fierce,
like, loves drama.
Diva. Like, I can't wait for season 3 when he's the rock star.
I know. Imagine like, oh my
god,
Charlie and Lestat doing a tour together. That would be like,
now that's Brat.
She did say she wanted to get into acting.
Please.
AMC. Please.
Well, I don't know. No, like I guess
she did say she wanted to get into acting.
No, the new modern one. Oh my god, I would that would like make my brain explode if like Charlie XCX was
like if he's going to like a music award and
interview with a vampire and like they're on
music
screen.
award ceremony, like the VMAs or something, and she's like cameos and she's just like, I'm such a big fan.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because Charlie would be a fan of Lestat.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I mean Lestat serves.
I think they would be like industry friends.
Yeah, 100%. Also, yeah,
like
they're both kind of
blow snow up my nose, like that vibe. Yeah. God, this one is hard. Like, I am leaning. Well, Lestat, it's just like I have more of an emotional connection to Lestat.
Emotional.
Yeah.
Here's my thing.
Well, I am editing part 2, season 2, and
I love Charlie. I fucking like
and
when she was walking, she's so hot. Like when she performed, is it track 10?
When she fucking
on tour, that changed me. That changed my brain chemistry. I had to listen to that song on repeat for weeks after that.
During guests, when she spit on the floor and then like wrote it, I was like, oh, I'm definitely gay. Like I'm so gay. I'm like, I definitely like women.
But hear me out. Lestat could like literally fly me 2,000 feet in the air and drop 10,000 feet in the air, drop me,
And I'd say thank
and
you.
say, yeah, I'd say thank you. I'd be like, whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm merely, guys. We know this is sick. Okay, we don't need to hear it.
And like the accent.
Sam Reed is just so fucking hot.
Reed, just
Like, look at this jawline. Are you
insanely
serious?
attractive.
Are you fucking serious with me right now? Like, look at this fucking jawline.
Yeah, and also, you know, pretty sure Charlie's straight. Lestat
Yeah.
is a vampire. He doesn't care.
Yeah, he doesn't care about gender and all of that dumb shit. Is it Lestat?
I think it has to be Lestat for me because
Lestat.
I think even like I said, he could betray me. Like soul betrayal, and I'd be like, all right, I guess I can forgive you. Like, it might take some time.
Yeah.
But yeah. I think it had to be Lestat. I love Charlie, but
it sucks to leave Charlie made it. Charlie, oof.
Charlie has George.
Yeah.
Charlie has George, and it's okay.
Charlie has George, and she'll be fine.
She'll be fine.
Do you see George do the apple dance finally?
Yeah.
Oh my god. It was like so great. I was like, oh, we needed this as a collective. Okay, next up we have Nanami versus Song Kong. This one's hard because they're again, it's that emotional connection. What is it with it's the fictional characters that I establish the emotional connection to. Song Kong, I'm very happy for that man. He's married. But he is really hot in the shows he's in.
He's really hot.
He's funny too.
I also think
Nanami though
I love Nanami,
but he had his moments, but like now it feels like sad. Like I'm grieving him.
I'm like, when I think about this, right? Like they're in front of me, and I'm just like, all right, who's my head turning towards? This is Love Island. Who am I coupling up with, mate?
Right. And
who am I coupling up with?
I feel like in that instant, I'm leaning more towards Song Kong.
I agree.
Yeah. Sometimes
I love Nanami.
I love Nanami.
There are a few clips that I'll replay over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
But for Simp Royale, we have to make tough choices.
Yeah, it's a sacrifice. This isn't a game for the weak.
No, this is hard.
This is hard work. All right. Next up, we have Kate and Tyler from Twisters versus Theo James Eddie.
Oh, shit. I feel like...
You haven't watched The Gentleman, so I feel like...
I mean...
But you think Theo James is hot.
Theo James is objectively attractive.
And he's really hot in this show, dude. There's a moment... It's kind of like... It's definitely like a spoiler for like if you haven't seen the show, so I can't tell you. But there's a moment where where it was like my dark romance book trope came to life on the screen finally.
Okay, but then we have Kate and Tyler, right?
We have Kate and Tyler. Kate and Tyler, to me,
I love them.
Yeah, you're right. Oh my god. Okay.
And it's like, I know it's like, oh, that's two people, but it's like for me, they're an entity. She's gorgeous.
She is.
The
way he runs after her like a fucking Labrador retriever.
The way he
golden retriever, Labrador retriever.
The way he looks at her, and it's just like
when he thought she was like good as dead, and he was like sobbing, and
he was
like
broken. Man, and like I just love like their chemistry is so good, but like. If I'm gonna like enter into this like threesome with them, do I feel like I'm just getting in the way? You know, like do I just want to observe it?
Oh,
like, or do I want to be in it?
Why'd you have to ask the hard question?
You know,
dude? That's so true.
Shouldn't you be fighting for Theo?
I know, but like you're so right. It's like I should be like in an interference. I would be an interference. I feel like, and that's like, heartbreaking for me.
With them, like I love them. Like I want to like grow old with them. Like, do you know what I mean? Like
married.
I want to have a really healthy, beautiful relationship with them. I want to live in Oklahoma. I want to storm chase with them. hopefully not get sucked up into a tornado.
Yeah, I'm like, am I gonna be like a reluctant third wheel?
Like, yeah. Like, but am I like feral? Am I like foaming at the mouth, barking for them?
Yeah. So when it comes to Theo James / Eddie for me, I was literally looking up probably one of the niche things you can probably search for on which was on TikTok, which was gentleman edits of both, Susie Glass. She would have made it on here. That's his like protagonist lady that which is the girl from Maze Runner, which is funny.
No.
Yeah, she all growed up. So like there's that. But he is so fine in this. So let me pitch his character. He's like a soldier, like who like worked for the UN. He's been to like some pretty tough areas, but he's an aristocrat. His father is a duke. His father dies, but instead of it going to his older brother, it goes it becomes the heir to the dukedom and the estate, and he becomes a duke.
Yeah.
And then
I know like the premise, like he discovers like his dad had like a deal with drug dealers, right?
Yeah, so basically if you've seen the movie that came out, because it takes place in the same universe, it's with Matthew McConaughey, great movie, where basically the aristocracy, a lot of these people who are like have these estates are no longer cash rich, they're asset rich, so they don't have any cash flow. So what these like weed dealers do is these gangsters go in and they, make them part of a deal of like, let us use your land to grow our product, and you get X amount of money every year as a part of the profit share. And he is like, goody, like he's like he's a good moral, like he's a soldier, right? But he finds that he starts to kind of not only like can hang in the dark life, in the dark underbelly world, but he likes it and he's really fucking good at it. And it's like so good. He's got great sense of humor. He's hot as hell. He's really restrained. He's your typical like rich, hot book character man who will kill a man for you.
Yeah, I feel like I love
or do anything to protect his family.
I love Kate and Tyler, but like at the like if I was just gonna go like looks wise, right?
Yeah,
which is I feel like a lot of like Simp Royale, it's like we kind of like like part of it is like feelings, but part of it is also like,
look, I want to like not only do I want to roll around
attraction, like I think Theo, like if I was like who do I want to like choke me out, is it Tyler or is it Theo James? It's gonna be Theo James.
Yeah, and I want to do the bed sport and commit my life to Eddie and like helping him run his empire.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like that's what I want. And it's going to happen. Sorry, Kate. And I just feel like you're right. If you wouldn't have brought that up, they probably would have won for me.
Really?
Not even gonna lie, because
ready?
I was ready to pull the trigger because I was like, they'd be happy to have me. And then I was like, no, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't.
What do I bring to the relationship?
Absolutely fucking nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. To that relationship, Kate's perfect.
It's just like they just have like a perfect kind of thing going on, and it's just like I feel like I'd just be like. I get jealous. I'd be like, why are you spending more time with her?
Right. Oh, so you went storm chasing, but you didn't invite me.
Yeah, like, I get it. Like, I'm not classically trained, but, like, I want to, like, I can help.
But Kate taught me the daisy trick.
She taught me the daisy trick. Like, I know how to operate a camera. Like, I can be a camera person.
Yeah.
Like I want to be part of the team.
Like, I learned all the switches, Tyler. I learned all the switches in the truck, though.
Yeah, it would just be a mess. I can't get in the word
I'd be the problem.
We're proving our point.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, so next up we have Sauron versus Gojo, two silver-haired, white-haired,
another person. Well, both people.
Fantasy beings.
Face card. Like the way he like the way he just served face to poor Galadriel, like in their final like little battle, and he was just like, "But are you really gonna hit me, like kill me?" And she was like she was too stunned to speak.
She was like, "You're gorgeous." They both looked at each other like that because they were the most gorgeous beings that they had ever seen,
and
they knew that together.
Oh, together they would be like the ultimate power couple. But we're not talking about both of them. We're talking about
You're right. I need to reel it in.
I will say I do think Sauron looks better like dirty. I liked him better when
I
he was
liked him
dirty.
better as Halbrand.
I heard that you liked him better when he was goo.
Who told you that?
I don't know, just heard a rumor.
You liked him better when he was cute. I might have said something like that on Thanksgiving, but yeah, I would lay in it. Let him feast off my essence.
Whoa.
Work.
Yeah, I mean
he's diabolical though, and in this I feel like when he plays the sort of
ultimate manipulator,
so manipulative to the point where it's almost like he's hot, and it's like, but there were times where I was like, you're annoying me.
Give it a break, give
like,
it a rest.
You're annoying me, like you're always on. Like I'd like to see you turn off and turn me on. You know what I mean?
My question is, do you think okay,
go on. I see it in your head.
like, do you think Sauron fucks? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like sometimes, like, he's, like, so purely evil, like, he has his call. Like, do you think he fucks?
So, I was thinking about this. I'm so glad you brought it up. I was thinking about this. I think, here's the thing. As much as I want Sauron to fuck,
Yeah.
I don't think he does. Because I think everything he does, every moment of his existence is dedicated to his cause.
Uh-huh.
And I think, look, I could say, like,
I don't feel like he has free time. I don't feel like he like ever like wants free time.
And I think because he's like, you know, because it's like portrayed that he's like so gorgeous. He's like this gorgeous being.
Yeah.
That like even when he is like manipulating like that one girl, he doesn't need to fuck her. He doesn't need to do anything except for look in her eyes and say a few colorful words, and she was spellbound.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think the effort. Ooh, that's a good fan fiction.
What?
Like finally Sauron meets his like foe that he's like, I have to fuck her or them to manipulate them.
Right. I think he would have for Galadriel.
Yeah.
Like if you think about it, I think they could have gone there. Like I think there was a moment.
There was time.
There was
but then again, you know,
but like I feel like for like
you don't know in that situation, because if you're like, you don't know if you go to bed with Sauron, he'll kill you.
Yeah,
he'll get you at your weak point. He'll kill you.
And it's like I just don't feel like he like. I don't know if he's like. He's not like have a sexual energy. Like, do you know what I mean?
Well,
I mean he does, but it's like
I have a problem with associating menacing and evil with sexy.
No,
that's my problem.
Oh, oh, I see what you're saying now.
Yeah,
like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like he has those desires, and that's a little bit of like a.
Yeah, it goes back to like you're always on.
Like you're being a pure evil. Like you're not actually like thinking about like carnal desires in that way.
You wouldn't give it back to me, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, like
you wouldn't give it back.
Kind of selfish. I feel like
100%. And I
even if he was interested, I don't even think he's interested in it. Do you know what I mean?
It's got to be like what? Again, I'm like thinking if I'm like trying to pursue Sauron, it's like I'd have to be the one pursuing. I'd have to be the one doing the work.
Yeah, and
that's clearly not what this is about. Even though it's called Simp Royale. If it's like, what do I bring to the table? Why would Sauron want me? Sauron don't want me. I bring nothing to his cause.
I don't think it's about that. It's just like for me, it's the opposite. I just feel like he like he's hot. He's like total evil, but it's just like I don't know. Like I don't know if he's gonna like
versus Gojo.
Gojo.
Gojo's goated with the sauce. Is what I think.
Goated with the sauce. Gojo could also like do whatever, snap his fingers.
What's his fucking move?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
I don't want to say because I feel like I get it like blue.
No.
Like
purple.
infinity something.
Hold on. Gojo's special move.
Okay, all that man has to do is like peek up his blindfold and I'd like be done. I'd combust. Do you know what I mean? I feel like Gojo
hollow technique, unlimited void.
unlimited void, like he would just have to flash his little eyes at me and I'd be like I'd be complete.
Yeah.
But Sauron, I feel like it would be like
no,
it's
Gojo
not as
with the
immediate.
sunglasses.
Yeah, Gojo with sunglasses, casual Gojo.
Yeah.
Gojo in uniform.
Gojo just seems like a good time. Like he would flirt.
Yeah, like I feel like he'd be fun.
Yeah, I mean when we
Hang
talked to him
around.
in character AI, he was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I
I feel like
Gojo wins for me. Gojo wins. It's instantaneous in this moment. He wins. Like, look at this. Like, come on.
yeah. I just hope I'm not like getting the lore wrong. Like about Sauron. Like I don't know like deep into the lore of like whether or not Sauron fucks. Like he could. But it's just like the impression that I'm getting from like
little familiar.
Rings of Power and like
Sauron, I don't believe
in Lord of the
ever
Rings. He doesn't feel like, you know.
Some people speculate he was, that there was something, but I don't think so. Like, personally, in my own take of Tolkien lore, Sauron, just every moment of his existence is dedicated. I mean, even when he was goo, he was just biding his time just so that he could get back to work.
New plan.
So
and the plan does not involve me.
No, it's just never going to involve me. And I'm not Galadriel. All right, next up, we're on the other side now. Jacob Elordi versus Camille.
Oh, fuck. This is a hard pairing.
This is really hard. Here's the thing, though. Not for me.
I actually think I can just be like...
I think it's Camille for me.
Camille for me as well. I just think...
Jacob Elordi is hot, and he's so talented.
Yeah.
He's incredibly talented. There would be moments where look, one thing about me, I don't like Elvis, okay? Eat a dick. I don't care. I don't like Elvis. I'm not a fan of Elvis.
Mm-hmm.
But when I watched Sofia Coppola's Priscilla, and I never thought Elvis was hot either, but Jacob Elordi as Elvis, there would be moments where I'm like, and also like, if you've seen Priscilla, like, you should not be simping over Elvis. But like there would be moments with Jacob Elordi as Elvis with the whole voice and everything where I was like, oh, okay,
wait a minute,
hold on. But I know it would only work if it was Jacob Elordi's Elvis. Like, I don't care about Austin Butler's Elvis or anything like that. So, and also like Saltburn, like,
oh my god, I was obsessed. He was like, Jacob Elordi is just like one of those people who are like, you're just way too good looking.
So like hot. He the height too.
And he's so tall.
So tall. It's awesome.
But Camille, like all he has to do is like flash his dirty bicep and it's just like, I'm done.
But like the way that he's very soft spoken.
Yeah.
And very like, ooh! Yeah, Camille won. It's see what just happened.
Oh, I just had to think about him, and I'm just like, it's too much.
It's
like
overwhelming.
Like all my like fan edits are of him. Like that was like the only thing that was like, oof.
Yeah, you're right. Camille wins. It's
just
instant.
like the way he fights, and it's so brutal with his lightsaber, and he's just so
good.
vicious. He's
it's
just
so good.
A straight up killer, dude.
It's great.
And like, if I was his like acolyte, dude. He would fight for me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the thing. He was very like, he meant what he said. He meant what he said.
He would fight me. Like if he was my teacher.
My mentor.
If he was my mentor, it's wrong, but that's what makes it right.
Okay, Arpat's dad mode activated versus Jonathan Bailey. Arpats. I want to see his new movie. Is it
Mickey?
Bong Hoon-jo?
Oh,
I can't remember the name of the director.
That one is like Mickey's.
Yeah, but it's that the director who did Parasite did that movie. So I'm very much looking forward to that movie in general because of who made it, but also like it was so funny to see like the Robert Pattinson's been doing some voice work.
Oh yeah, he does
He's
the
been doing a
wild,
lot of
like,
voice
I don't
work
know.
in his stuff. He does
Yeah.
he was the Blue Heron.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Mojito.
Yeah.
and then in Mickey 17 he has like just like this kind of funny different voice.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course we have, I think, is Batman with him still coming? Like that's happening, right?
I don't know, but he was really hot as Batman. But on the contrast, what I appreciate like about Robert Pattinson as an actor is that he doesn't always have to be hot. Like, do you know
No.
what I mean? Like, I like that he's like willing to transform and be ugly.
Yeah, of course.
You know,
I love that.
but it's like, you know, some actors are not that way. It's like they got to look like a superhero all the time, and they always got to be
And
like
he's-
attractive. Like
he's
transforms
talked about it.
very
He's-
talented.
He's
in that
always
way.
like he's talked about it in interviews where he's like, I want to be like the like he wanted to make a like he was like he really wanted to do like a Kurt Cobain type of Batman where he's like, I don't shower, I'm like really
Yeah.
grungy.
Well, I think that's also just kind of him in real life.
I
Like,
know.
you remember that like one magazine article where they like went to his apartment and he just like eats out of cans.
Yeah, he
Like,
just
he's
seems
kind of like
he was like, there's Matt. I think maybe he's grown up out of that phase
yeah.
because now
'cause
he's
a
got
father.
a daughter.
He's got a daughter.
He's got a daughter. And he's a father now, and he's with Sookie
And
Waterhouse.
also, he's just so supportive of her as well.
Him
It
and
seems like a
him and
great
dad partner
very
mode.
protective.
He's cute with the stroller, and he's always the one pushing the
See,
stroller.
this is hitting like
A real thing for me.
yeah, like it's hitting like those like fucking
Those like weird
genes
maternal.
where- yeah, the maternal like
Like the
instinct
instincts,
shit. You're
yeah.
like, oh, and you'd be a good dad. Like, do you know what I mean? And you're really hot. It's just like
It's like
yeah,
yeah,
ovaries
yeah.
exploding, eggs flying out of me.
Ew! Oh my god! Yikes! Throw him on a frying pan. Jonathan Bailey. I do love Jonathan Bailey, but I think this pairing up against our Pats and Dad mode is just like. I love Jonathan Bailey, and I
Yeah.
really loved him in season 3 of Bridgerton because Whipped Anthony is truly everything.
Yeah.
But for me, and I haven't held space for Wicked, and I apologize.
Well, it's not that you didn't want to. You've been meaning to go see it.
Yeah, I've been wanting to go see it. For me, it's gonna have to be Robert Pattinson in Dad mode, and Robert Pattinson is like, it's hard for me to say no to him because it's like I have loved him for so long.
Yeah, it's hard for me to like turn it off because like even recently, it wasn't even like a recent ad, but I just came across like one of his like
Like a new fashion ad.
and I was like, what the?
I know.
He was like on a motorcycle. He had a,
Mhm.
I think it was Suki with him too. Like I don't know if she was in it too, but like she was like not the focus, you know?
Oh, really?
The other- yeah.
I need to see this ad because I've only seen like
Or it
photos.
was just like a tall model who like could be her from
Right.
the back. You know, I don't know, but it was so good. It was so hot.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, I think it has to be him because I love Jonathan Bailey too. I think he's super attractive and Wicked. Every time I saw him, I was just like, why is this
And I
man
admire
so
his
good
work ethic
looking?
because did you know he was going back and forth, taking flights from
Yeah.
London, where like he was doing his back and forth. It was like 30 days of nonstop
I
shooting.
think he's a great actor. I didn't see what's the one?
He was going between Bridgerton and Wicked.
Yeah, but he also had that other show, but we didn't watch it. But he they like I think they were in like Washington, but they were like gay, but then I think they were kind of like on the download. I think that's what it's about.
I don't remember. I think I
But it was like
all
with
vaguely,
him-
but
yeah.
we didn't watch it.
I think it was him and the guy from White Collar.
No idea.
But yeah, we didn't watch it. But I think Jonathan Bailey's very talented. But I think it has to be Arpats.
Yeah,
Daddy Arpats for me.
Daddy Arpats for sure. Next up, we have Spencer Agnew versus Troy Sivan.
Oof.
This one is tough because they're very different.
These are very different. These comes from very, I feel like with Troy, it's definitely like more.
Did you see Troy's Spotify Wrapped thing?
No.
Where he's like, he answers, he goes, gay. That was your number one on Spotify Wrapped? Gay. And that's the video.
Oh, that's funny.
It's really funny and very
Yeah.
cute. It's like, oh, bestie
FaceTime.
FaceTimed me and was just having a goofy time with me.
But look what you said bestie.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Stop
For
calling me
me-
out, dude. It's not.
Well, I'm picking up on your subconscious.
I know,
Like,
and
you know what I
like,
mean?
It's and it's
Because
breaking me
with Troy,
down to the
I think
truth, and
visually
it hurts.
very attracted to them. Do you know what I mean?
Dude.
Gorgeous.
Troye Sivan, like Hunter Schafer. There's so many people that could be like just like like these.
Well, like you, I feel like it's like almost like Elvin, like the aesthetic, like Elvin, like so like
angelic,
high elevated beauty.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Very refined.
They need Troy on Rings of Power.
Oh my, he would eat so hard as an elf.
100%.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
But and then we have Spencer. So like, okay, I think Spencer is cute too.
No, I do think Spencer's very
But
cute.
for me, it's like a personality. Like, and this could just be like their online in front of the camera personality. But this is what I have to go off. Like, I think they're very funny. And like, this is like the kind of person that's like, oh, like, yeah, let's go on a date. I feel like we'd have a good time because I'd be like,
this is husband material.
Okay, we could do bits. You
Yeah.
know, like
he's into board games and all that kind of stuff, like you are.
Board games, nerdy, like
video games. Yeah, Spencer, and for me too, it's also the humor because they even say it on Smosh is that he'll be the one who says the jokes that should probably like. You shouldn't say, but because he's so good at his comedic timing that they're perfect. He takes it up to the level at which it needs to hit. It's like the top bar, but he never goes further than that. But he takes it there, and it's always the best joke. It's always so funny.
It's always the best, and I think like that would get me to like. Because it's hard.
Again, Fred Darts was a sexual awakening for me, specifically when he said, "Somebody say meatloaf," and he turned around, threw the dart, and got a perfect bullseye. Bitch, I came. I'm so sorry.
Like, it's so good. He's so good.
Imagine seeing that at a bar, you'd make the mistake of sleeping with that guy.
I just think what?
Imagine seeing that at a bar. You'd make the mistake. You'd make the mistake of being like, yeah. I was like, I'll take him home.
I just think Spencer is like, you know, I think
versus Troy.
Like, I think the humor would get me. Like, I am one of those like kind of girls. Like, you don't have to be
funny,
like
though, too.
Yeah, I think so too. But like you said it, like that's bestie. Do you know what I mean? Like we'd hang out, and it's like.
And even though when he was being sexy in his like performances on the Sweat Tour, I knew it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. Like,
and I know we kind of like are trying to take that out of this, right? It's more. I
feel like an idiot in the crowd, by the way, because we were surrounded by gay men, and like every single time Troy was, oh my god, and I was literally like, these gay men are so tired of it. Like I remember hearing a gay man yell at his girlfriend, like I think in the row in front of us. He was like, "Bitch, he don't want you."
Yeah.
And I was like, they can't know that I'm obsessed with him.
I gotta keep it in.
Spencer.
This is like harder than I thought.
Well, here's
funny.
the thing.
This one's harder than I thought.
I know. I thought it was gonna be easy. I think I'm leaning more towards Spencer because I feel like
we had good chat. We'd have good chat, dude. Like
Spencer is sort of a similar vibe to the people that I've been with. I wouldn't.
Yeah, he's also like I would say probably my type.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's like my partner, but there's like similarities. I don't know. He's husband material for real life. I feel like he also is like respectful to women.
Yeah,
that's nice. A gamer guy that's respectful to women. Rare these days. Spencer wins. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I think go Spencer versus Troy. Yeah. I do love Troy, but
Troy
Simp.
and Charlie didn't win. It's okay.
You can't win them all.
That's
you know.
Oh, bitch. And we're down to the last bracket until we move into. Would it be the semifinals next? Yeah. I don't know how that works.
Wait, let me see.
Yeah, wouldn't this be semifinals?
I guess. What's before the wait? Is finals? This is final, right?
Yeah.
What's before the final? And it was before the
Should I Google it?
yeah.
Wait. Yeah, guys, we have to know. Hold on.
We all get our vernacular right. Is that the right thing to
What
say?
is it? Phases of finals?
Competitions? Finals?
Phases of competition? Finals, semifinals. What is the ranking of it?
I feel so dumb.
Yeah.
Because there's like qualifiers.
We got the quarterfinal round.
Yeah, I feel like it's
This
quarterfinal.
is followed by the semifinal round.
Semifinal.
In which only 4 are left, and then we're in the finals.
Okay.
So currently we're in the quarterfinals. We're wrapping up our quarterfinals.
Okay.
So our last one is Itsuomi and Guildford. Now, I'm glad we're here because there's further to discuss. I have an additional piece of evidence. I believe you have an additional piece of evidence to submit.
Okay.
So when it comes to Guildford with us, specifically on why he made it to the Simp Royale, I think we should be honest with the trashlings here and determine that we're actually confused because we don't know if it's regular Guildford or if it's Guildford horse form, specifically when Jane rides him.
Dude.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying here? It's a difficult one. Is it Guildford or is it...
I think Guildford's hot
horse
enough.
form.
I think Guildford's hot enough to stand on his own. Like I do Guildford.
The horse form is a bonus.
Yeah, it's like a bonus. It's an add-on. But I do think Guildford was serving enough Dark Daddy and romance and yearning that it was good. It was good stuff.
Yeah, okay. We were confused this time. We weren't sure.
Yeah. No, but the fact he turns into a horse is a bonus.
That's a
because
bonus.
it's you can ride him in multiple ways. You know,
yeah, it's like
and he's a great form of
transportation. We have had the conversation. It's like Halson in bear form or Halson human form, and it's like por qué no los dos?
It's both. You know,
it's dos.
It's dos.
Okay. All right. Now that that's out of the way, do you want to submit your evidence?
Yeah, I just have this one little thing. I should have went to my thing. Okay, it's adding a little bit of evidence with this, just because I was like, okay, versus Itsuomi. Let's first of all,
I'll tell you what, chat. I'll tell you what, trashlings. I want to be really honest with you guys here.
Howlin', growlin', howlin', yeah,
howlin', growlin', yeah. Any XG fans? We hit that awoo and switch.
Yeah, all these people on this list got me howling.
Yeah, I'm howling at the moon.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Itsuomi, I think that one right there, I was like, Itsuomi for me could eat up this entire competition. I'm not gonna lie. He's a fucking dark horse.
Well, this is. Yeah, this is hard. I just wanted to submit one little piece of evidence for
here we go.
For Guildford, but also his actor, the actor who plays
Edward Bloomfield or Bloomfield?
Bluden? I don't know. I'm terrible at names.
I don't know. I know his first name's Edward.
But okay, this is my one little piece of evidence for just to support him, give him a little bit more extra because Itsuomi is kind of top tier ranking.
Yeah.
So
that's God mode.
Okay. So this is an interview with Emily Badford, but it was both of them. They're talking about how she gets into her accent.
Edward Blumel,
that it is.
Amazing dialect coach. She was like, "What? I love Pride and Prejudice. What's a line that gets you in the accent?" And there's this moment where she goes, "Kitty, stop standing at the door." And that sort of speed to which they speak to each other, that girl kind of energy. Yeah, I would say that a lot.
You could also try, "I love you most ardently."
I love you most ardently.
I love you.
Don't say that.
holy shit!
When he quoted the Darcy line, I was like, "Fuck."
Why is his voice that deep? And
and then I think about all the times in My Lady Jane, when Guildford was just when he would just be I was a fool.
yeah.
Or if he was
I was a fool.
I was a fool. You've given me hope, Jane. Oh my
what was
God.
it I used to gamble.
Yeah.
I used to fuck. And it was okay.
Okay. Like,
But here's the thing, though.
yeah.
I love Guildford, though. I
Yeah.
love Guildford. I really do. I didn't expect him because we went into My Lady Jane blind. I really didn't expect that. And he was great. He was a good character. However,
Guildford isn't a tough pairing because
Itsuomi is truly like,
I think when I told you to like watch like A Sign of Affection, did it not change you?
yeah, I think there was like
changed me.
I think there was like maybe like 3 episodes out at the time. They had just come out, and
I was obsessed.
And when I started, I was like, oh no. And like I immediately started reading the manga, and I read like the whole manga in like a night.
Yeah.
And that everything that was out.
Mm-hmm.
And
But Guildford hasn't inspired you to read the book.
No.
Because there's My Lady Jane.
And
as a
also
book as well.
My Lady Jane season 2 canceled. It's gone. Sorry. I'm getting more Itsuomi in manga form. I'm getting more Itsuomi in the show form. Also, Itsuomi as
Was the show renewed?
A Sign of Affection?
Yeah.
Was it? I believe it was.
Okay, I don't know.
I mean, I know it's popular as I gotta look this up now. Actually,
We gotta know.
I mean, sometimes anime renewals
Here's another like
it hasn't been announced yet, but sometimes that takes a while with anime.
Yeah. Here's another like basis I go for when I like have to like think about like for like Simp Royale. Who motivated me to like look up fan fiction? Like, do you know what I mean?
100%.
Who's motivated me?
Itsuomi.
Yeah, and I did, and there wasn't like any. So then I had to like write it in my head.
Yeah, 100%.
You know,
100%.
and I almost was like, do I need to like write this down on paper, or like write this down? Like, do I need to type this out like for the collective? Because I wrote some good shit in my head.
Do I actually need to like put this out there for the culture?
Like,
No, Itsuomi, first off, just as a character, amazing.
so
like-
good, so respectful.
Like, that's a man.
Well, I mean, also like, I mean, you probably know more from the manga, but like from like just the show, it's just like he's a man of culture of the world.
I'm
He
telling
was
you
so
right now.
caring.
I'm telling
like-
you right now, from what I know about from the manga, nothing changes. He is an angel. He's a fucking saint. He is so respectful. He is so respectful, and he has like things that he needs to accomplish in life.
Mm-hmm.
But he's willing to make that happen simultaneously, as long as he's with what's her name? Oh my god, Itsuomi and girl, I'm sipping so hard I forgot my girl. Yuki. Sorry. It's like it's also one of the most common names.
Well, it's just like
The way he treats Yuki.
How
and
many-
If you haven't seen it, the show is a romance show between Itsuomi and
Yuki.
Yuki, who is the protagonist, who is a deaf girl in college.
and he's learning sign language
He
for
has a passion
her
for languages and traveling, and he learned sign language.
to communicate with her. Tell me how many men are gonna learn a new language just to talk to you.
And when I say he falls first, he falls instantly.
He falls first, he falls hard, and like she could read his lips, but he wanted to be able to like communicate with her sign language.
I know, and he
Better
puts so
understand
much
that.
effort into being a part of her life and
Also-
her world and taking care of her.
And also like on a fucking
Physical level,
man
Tall.
is tall.
very tall.
Man has white hair.
No, he's also very comfortable with himself. He has a
Yeah.
hairstylist friend who likes to practice on him, so he'll get
Mhm.
like silver hair, black
Yeah.
hair, pink hair. He don't care.
Change it up. He
Blue
don't
hair.
care.
He does not care.
And he's so hot.
He's so hot. He has that tattoo
He has
on his
big
finger.
hands.
I mean,
He went. I'm sorry, Guildford. I'm
Guildford.
sorry, Guildford.
love ya, but
You were great.
Itsuomi, this you don't understand, guys. Like, you don't understand.
It was an obsession.
I have a Pinterest board dedicated to Itsuomi. I'm not even fucking kidding, dude.
I need to send it my way, dude.
Oh yeah, I
The
will.
art, dude?
You want it?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. I will send it because
I feel like I need to rewatch that show.
I've
feel
already
like-
rewatched. I've rewatched it like 3 or 4 times,
Damn.
and I've reread the manga like multiple times
Mm.
because I use K manga. So once you have it,
Mm.
you like can go back to any of the volumes or chapters at any time. Okay.
All right,
Guys,
that's our like final.
That's our quarterfinals wrapped. We are going into the semifinals here. Okay, back over.
Wait, I thought this is semifinals. Like
That's what I'm saying. We're going to the semifinals.
Oh, gotcha.
So we're in the semifinals now. Time for.
Oh, it's just gonna get
No,
harder.
it's just gonna get really hard.
It's gonna get
Lestat
harder.
versus Song Kong.
Fuck.
Lestat.
Yeah, I think I have to go to Lestat just because I just feel like he
So
eat him up. Like
It's.
Lestat's gonna eat.
I'll eat you up. There's you know, when I was like looking up images, the image of him from the first season with just like being so sexy, but he's got blood, like all of Louis' blood all over him,
Yeah.
and I'm like, what is wrong with me?
Like here's like the whole thing. Like it's like with season 2, it's just like, oh, he was dead, but like, and he was like not a good person, right? But when he came back, I was happy to see him.
And also
Like,
there was
too happy.
season
an
2
unhealthy amount
ends
of
with a
happy.
lot of like growth
Yeah.
and stuff, and I'm just so looking forward to season 3,
I just know in season 3, I'm gonna be on my hands and knees
bro.
for Lestat, Sam Reed. You know, like I'm gonna be on my
Rockstar
hands and
Lestat
knees.
I'm not going to be able to handle it because any scene where they showed him on stage being the charismatic diva that he is,
Yeah.
like I was eating that up. I was eating that up.
And then when he's sad, it kind of breaks me. Like even though like
Also, he loves a corset when on stage, and I'm ready for the crop tops. I'm ready for the corsets.
oh yeah,
It's gonna eat. It's gonna eat. I
I just want to drink my blood.
Yeah. I want him to look at me
It's
and call and
bad.
say, "Mon chéri."
Oh my
His
God,
voice.
I cried with the letter.
I know.
Like when he disappeared from Louis' brain, I was bummed. Like I wanted him to hold on to that psychosis
Yeah.
for me.
Oh my
See
god.
Lestat.
Yeah, Lestat makes me have powerful emotional feelings. Song Kong is really hot though, and I
Yeah.
hope that he comes back from the military. He could come back around for
Make me sad.
2025
Yeah,
or
you never know.
2026 or something because
you never know.
he could come back.
2026, 2025. Sorry, you said 2025 and then 2026. So we'll be back for 2025.
Well, he's in the military. Depends on because then he's
Oh,
got.
I see what
would
you're
have
saying.
To film something, and
see
maybe
what
it
you're
wouldn't come out
saying.
until 2026, and that's when I simp
Yeah.
again. That's what I'm thinking of him again.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, moving on to Theo James versus Gojo. This is cool. This is cool,
Shit.
dude, because it's just like I feel like it comes down. I love Theo James, and I loved Eddie, and I need to see more from Eddie because I've seen lots from Gojo, and it's if you know me personally, just Gojo. I love Gojo.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with Gojo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saving up my pennies before the tariffs hit so that I can get that Gojo figurine.
like the workout one.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. I would say it would probably be Gojo for me.
Okay, yeah. Love you, Theo. Love you.
Wow. I thought this would get harder. I feel like this is getting easier.
Bitch,
I don't want to speak too soon though.
the finals are going to be crazy. Okay. All right, so then we go over here to Kamir
Mm-hmm.
versus Daddy Arpat.
Shit.
This one,
This is hard. But in my heart of hearts, I feel like deep down for me, it's gonna be Kamir.
really,
Yeah.
to me, it's Daddy Arpat.
Shit. All right, now we have to fucking
We have to
fight to the death.
Make your case.
I just feel like has a lightsaber, dual ended, like when he like just summons people and like chokes them and like kills them, and then he's also just like it's like okay, yeah, Arpats is carrying over Suki, Kamir's carrying over
Osha.
like he's actually really fucking sweet and tender with her. And you know, if they kept the show going, like he'd be a really good teacher. Like he wasn't like, like when she was like,
He knows
He
how
was
to
like-
sell the Sith cause. I will say that.
God, and then he was like, yeah, you can kill me if you want. Like against the rocks, and he gave her all this power, and
Oh my God.
he would like turn her back to her like in the water, and it was like, are you gonna join me or not? Ah! Like, come on. And the
Yeah.
biceps.
Okay, fine. I'm happy for Daddy Arpats.
I love Robert
him.
Pattinson will always be
Cherished
weird.
and beloved, but Camille, holy fuck. And of course I had to have
And he-
Camille in the hot spring.
In the hot spring and the mask. And he has a mask.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know you're not a huge fan of his helmet, but
I didn't love that it was giving E-boy and I just wasn't
yeah.
for it.
But like when it fucking like he like uses it.
No,
to
but when
fucking-
it was like actually a useful weapon,
Yeah.
and then
it's
he
made
used
out
it
of
also
that
like
material.
the material and like
He's got that big scar down his back. Like he's like has scars and shit.
also when you find out you're like he's completely blind.
Oh,
Like he's like that powerful.
yeah.
Okay. Spencer Agnew versus Itsuomi.
Oh fuck. Fuck.
Oh my god. This is either a landslide or it's actually like kind of tough.
Yeah.
Hold on. Just like moment of silence really quick. I know mine. It's like so instant.
Yeah,
It's so
I think I
instant
know
for me.
mine. I want to like. I love Spencer, and I think I'm also just like kind of like a huge fangirl for him. But I feel like Itsuomi could tell me to go anywhere, and I would. I don't know how you feel. I think
Yeah.
are you feeling the same way? Like Itsuomi
Yeah.
could tell me to do anything, and I would.
You know, one of my favorite
Bark, bark, bark.
woof woof.
You could tell me to bark like a dog.
Whoa. Okay. Hey. Okay. Stop. No, I agree wholeheartedly. I think yeah, it's got to be Itsuomi. I just love him. Now, if you look at this finals, Itsuomi.
There's like there's a theme here.
Yeah, there's a theme.
There's like kind of like our two types, like villains
also
versus
notice
like
all
good
fictional.
guys.
All fictional.
I mean, come on.
Come
girl.
on. That's the only way.
Come on, girl.
Okay.
You know we're gonna keep it Delulu and in Fantasyland.
Yeah, 100%. All right, here we go. We're in the finals.
Shit.
Ready?
Yeah.
Lestat de Lioncourt versus
Oh my God.
Gojo Satoru.
It's funny because they kind of also have like very similar personalities.
They do.
Like I know like Lestat leans more evil, but like I think Gojo is also that full of himself as well.
he has an
You
ego.
know.
They're both ego,
They
High
both have
egos.
huge egos.
but they're also very similar because Gojo also a lot of the times I don't know it's in a lot of ways can be somewhat selfish.
Yeah.
Same with Lestat, but then there's always that underlying of like you think he's being selfish, but it's because he's making some sacrifices to actually protect the people he cares about.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with Lestat in a lot of ways.
Yeah. Plus a lot of like abuse and like kind of fucked upness from his side.
True. But Gojo is as a character. They're both fucking hot. This is
Okay, I'm gonna tell you where I'm at.
go.
I think I have to go Lestat, like
Yeah.
for me, just because I feel like I don't know if like he's been around, but like I feel like he's kind of like a newer like flavor for me. He has that like I love the dark edginess, you know.
I love Gojo, but I think it is Lestat for me and I think it's also just too fresh because I've been editing Interview with a Vampire and like at the end of season 2 we see a side to Lestat that oh my god.
It's getting emotional.
Like getting hold on guys, hold on. Yeah, it's Lestat. It's Lestat for sure.
I knew going into this that like I was trying to like, be fair and like, come from like whatever, but I knew Lestat like from watching Interview with a Vampire season 2 this year, like I was like he's gonna make it to the like finals. I just knew like it will be him and someone else.
You know what's funny is I think Gojo also made it to this was it Gojo versus Kai? I don't remember.
Yeah.
But Gojo made it
Maybe.
far.
Yeah,
Gojo made it far last
for
time.
sure.
as
I mean,
well.
Gojo's another person who's like always gonna be there.
Yeah, he's always gonna be
Like
there.
he's in the Hall of Daddies. He's just not gonna win Simp Royale
Yes.
this year. Like
He's
you never
in
know.
the Hall of Daddies.
Yeah,
That's funny. Oh my god.
I actually like.
we should like. I want
I
to
kinda-
draw that out.
Well, like low key, like for the set, like I think it would be funny to like have like, not like framed photos
Oh yeah.
like of daddies on like one wall, like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the Hall of Daddies, and like we have to like debate who gets to be on there. You know, like you have to like present a whole.
It's like a Harry Potter set wall where it's just
Yeah.
like so many miscellaneous photos just basically stacked on top of each other,
Mm-hmm.
but in frames.
Exactly.
Okay, moving on. Then we have, dude, Kamir versus Itsuomi.
This is like the same thing. Oh my god, what? I think this one's a little bit harder for me, but I also not that hard.
Yeah.
But also
Devastatingly hard.
devastatingly hard because it's like
Because Kamir, he was really hot, but I have to think about, here, I'll make my case. I have to think about Simp Royale, and it's all about impact.
mm-hmm.
Who had the greatest impact?
Yeah.
Lestat had a huge impact on me.
Mm-hmm.
Kamir had an impact on me, but not as large as fucking Itsuomi, dude. When I tell you, I'd be rewatching that anime and I'd be rereading the manga. Like, I'm not playing games. This isn't a game to me. Okay, this is not a game.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
Itsuomi is truly. Also, it's been so long in the anime world where I feel like we've had really good romance, and I think we're re-entering an age where like good quality romance anime is coming back.
Mm-hmm.
And A Sign of Affection is one of the best, and it's just
It's just so good.
it's just so good.
like
And Itsuomi's character is like amazing. He doesn't fall into the tropes of like being like you think he's a bully or a jerk.
yeah.
Like, no, he's just
He's great from,
sweet
like,
and
the
amazing.
beginning. Like so healthy, like yes, like he didn't need to like be a bully, or he doesn't have to pretend he doesn't like her.
Like
you know,
like
oh, and he's
Give me
just so
spoilers. Like whenever like Yuki, like she spends the night one night, he sleeps in a separate bed and she's confused because she doesn't know, like she's never been in a relationship before.
Yeah.
So she's feeling like almost like pressure or like, does he not really like me? And he
Mhm.
gets up sensing her worry because they're like texting. And then he goes,
Sorry,
and
I have butterflies.
and he's like, when she's like basically like, why don't we sleep in the same bed? And he's like, we're gonna go slow because you're important to me. He like wants to take care of her. Like
No.
he wants to respect her.
No, I remember my feelings like watching that anime like on my phone like at night. Like I was
Bitch, I would
squealing.
cry.
I was like I was crying. I was like fucking going feral. Just like it filled my body with like just some visceral feelings of just like I like obsessed. No, I like,
so good.
and I love Kamir
There was so much potential with
and
Kamir.
so much potential, but I also just had to go Itsuomi. Like I was inspired to write fan fiction. Like do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh my god, but Kamir is good. I just need to
Kamir's
make sure- I need to
good.
check back in. Hold on.
And he's a dark daddy, dude, and it's
But I haven't gone back to watch Acolyte.
no.
All I've got is fan cam edits on my fucking phone.
Yeah.
And that's not enough for me to like go back and reread. You know, like Itsuomi has gotten me rereading the manga over and over again and watching the anime over and over again.
Yeah. I think
I'm going Itsuomi.
No, I agree.
Itsuomi is that man. All right, guys,
All right, glasses are coming off because we're in our finals, right?
we are in the finals, baby.
We're in the finals.
We are in the finale. So we've got Itsuomi versus Lestat. Oh my god, this is hard.
This is like my toxic side versus like
my light side.
my light. This is dark versus light, you
This
guys.
is yin and yang.
Here's the thing. Lestat, vampire.
Yeah.
Drinks blood.
Immortal being.
That's kind of a thing for me.
It's always been a thing for us. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like it's our thing.
Yeah.
Demon Trash wouldn't be here without our love for vampire men.
Yeah. But it's Itsuomi.
Itsuomi is great.
Itsuomi. Oh, Itsuomi.
It's like
I'm in love with
Lestat
him.
is though. Here's the thing though. I love Lestat, but
Lestat,
he's toxic.
I'm in a toxic relationship with him. Like, do you know what I mean?
And it's like I have to see him heal before I could ever like trust it.
I think there would be a part of me that would worry, like,
yeah, is he
always
manipulating me or whatever?
or like, yeah, like, am I actually like the one for him? Like, do you know what I mean?
True. Yeah.
I think like I feel like because we live forever together, like, would there be a day where I'm not enough? Do you know what I mean? And vice
No.
versa.
Damn.
You know,
With
'Cause,
Itsuomi, you don't
living
have to
forever-
have those worries.
With Itsuomi, I don't have to worry about that. Itsuomi, like,
I don't worry about a thing.
he's obsessed with me. He loves me. We can grow old together. Like, we'll have a beautiful life.
And you're fine with Itsuomi going off and traveling without you and doing his thing?
Yeah, I mean, we could travel together sometimes, right?
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah, eventually, when I save up money, we're gonna go.
Yeah.
We're gonna go on trips. And we're gonna do cute TikToks together where we do like the thing where we hold hands and then we change outfits.
Oh my god.
I just feel like it's so me like, oh my god, I love him as well.
It's like two modes. It's like I could go live fast with Lestat
Yeah, forever.
and just like he would be obsessed with me as long as I
yeah, also like the
You'd be
thing with
obsessed with
Louis was like Louis is kind of just like he fell off.
he was depressed.
But I do that too. We do that too though.
Yeah, but not for as long. Like Louis was depressed for like 10 years.
But like in vampire time though, like is 3 months equivalent to 10 years? Like,
I
you
mean,
know,
I don't know. I think time
like of a decade, like
3 months is nothing for a vampire. It's like
I know that's like a blink of an eye, but
also-
like what is 10 years too?
nothing
Think
was
about
gonna
it.
please Louis. Okay, Louis was like,
See, like I would actually
Louis also apologized.
I
for
would
that
also
shit.
embrace being a fucking vampire too. Like
Yeah.
if I was gonna be a vampire, like I'm gonna be a
and, like,
vampire.
Let's
Like
not forget, Lestat did try like a little bit to like help. Like he fucking turned claw. He was like, "Oh my god, this is so bad, but I'll do it for Louis because I love Louis." Like their shit was just like fucking toxic. That doesn't mean we'd have the same thing. And there is a side to me that wants. I want to live fast with Lestat. I want him to be obsessed with me, and I want to be obsessed with him. And I'd be like, "You are a rock star. You deserve to be a rock star." I just feel like I would just cheer him on in everything, and he'd
Yeah.
love it.
but,
But then Itsuomi.
I think
Oh my god, this is hard.
but with Itsuomi,
I'm panicking, guys. I'm panicking.
all right, it's the two of them. I always have to go back. I'm on Love Island. We're coupling up. Who am I coupling up with?
They're both so hot, Avery. That it's not even like that's not even.
Who am I coupling up with?
Lestat has great style. He's incredible with music.
Here's my one thing. Right.
Oh no.
Here's my one thing
I'm
with
gonna say the
Lestat,
thing
right?
that breaks me.
No, it's just like I have to think about me and my personality, right?
Yeah.
Lestat like kind of loves living fast. Like and he wants to live fast and have a good time like forever.
He has the blood of Akasha in him.
Yeah, and like he's wild and needs to be free and like go along with the wind, but like I know part of me like I kind of just want to like I want to go out, but I also want to stay in. Like, you know, and I just want to cuddle. Like and I
Yeah.
just want to like
Lestat's not a stay in
How-
and cuddle guy.
like I just want to be chill. Like I want to go on a camping trip with my friends. Like I want to I want to live the slow life. I want to relax, I want to stare at a sunset.
He would want to go to. He would want to go on a Costco date with me.
Yeah.
He'd want to take.
I want to go to Costco. I want to get a
He
hot
would
dog.
take us to Anime Costco.
I'd want to get a hot dog.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. He would
I'm gonna get a glizzy and a drink for $1.50.
and he would want to take friends on a camping trip to teach them sign language.
So my community around me would better understand me.
I'm Yuki. We're Yuki. No.
But if it was English, he learned English. You know what I mean? Like.
Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Also, I just feel like. Well, actually, like, how tall is he
Also,
really?
when he leans in and pinches her and like rests his head on her forehead just to
I
like
just feel
wait
like-
for her to like
yeah.
give him the sign that it's good to kiss. I'm like, he's so respectful and it's so hot.
Like, I feel like he'd just be really attentive. Like, you know what I
He's so
mean?
tender and attentive, but he also has fun. He likes to have fun too.
Yeah. Like, he's not so serious for he's boring either. I don't know. Is he boring?
No, he
He's
takes
hot.
things seriously.
Yeah.
He takes things seriously, but like he's always down to have fun.
Like, I feel like we could have banter, you know?
Like he's the
I
kind
feel
of guy
like we
that's
both
like
have similar, we would have interests.
like, oh, we're doing chores around the house, but then our friend calls and goes, we're going to the amusement park, and he's like, let's go to the amusement park.
Yeah, like, I feel like he's fun.
That's the real situation that would happen. So yeah, oh my god.
Okay, but Lestat is a rock star. I would let him step on me.
Yeah, I kind of can't. The thing is like I'm basing a lot of that knowledge off of the Queen of the Damned movie, which shaped me as a youngin.
Yeah.
And I can't bring that same energy because it could be different.
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect. With
I know.
season
I'm
3
just thinking
without-
about the teaser.
I know, and it is hot.
It's hot.
But Lestat, it's like Lestat. He's Simp Royale, Simp Royale, Simp Royale. It's not about. It's just, is it that we're entering a different phase in life? Is like who can I be the ball and chain to, and would be happy with me being the ball and chain?
Okay. I think we need to make a decision, and I think on like I'm gonna count down like 3, 2, 1, and I think we should both say who we want.
Okay,
Who-
hold
who
on,
we
just
want to
give me a
win.
second. Can I have a
Okay.
second to think?
Do you like you're not where you don't? I feel like I can decide. I think I know where my heart is at. Like, I know my couple. I know who I want to be with.
It could
I
change
know
in
who
the
I'm
future,
Simp
and I'll
for.
accept that. It could change in the future, and I'll accept that. Go ahead, do the countdown.
This is for Simp Royale 2024. Who are we simping for the most? All right. We're going to count down. 3, 2, 1. Itsuomi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he like I think also it just restored my hope in with love. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's like I know the show is 100% completely fictional, but it made me believe in love again.
Truly.
You know?
Truly.
Yeah. Like, he's kind of like fucking perfect, and that's the
He's
issue.
amazing. Itsuomi is literally so perfect.
If
He's
you guys
so
haven't
great.
watched A Sign of Affection, like, you're missing out. Go
It's
get
so
it.
good.
Go get a Crunchyroll subscription for a week and binge it. Like, I don't know what you have to do, but it needs to be done.
It needs to be done.
You would understand because he's the winner. He's my winner.
I want all the manga released because they're also cute too. I don't have the physical volumes.
Hello
Hollow
daddies.
daddies. Yeah, we need to. I want an actual temple. With
Actually, there's a
stone pillars.
There's a closet over here, and like if you crack it open, there's just like a lot of shrines. It's kind of weird. But
And it's very deep for a closet. It actually goes.
it actually
it's like
goes
kind of like-
down
it's
underground.
yeah, it goes into a cavern where we have many shrines
Yeah.
carved into the limestone of Texas.
But you haven't heard any of this, so
Yeah, this is all. That's all fiction to the government.
yeah.
So that was Simp Royale, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this was fun to listen to. And yeah, let us know who your Simp of 2024 is.
Who did you simp for?
Yeah, who did you go crazy for? And yeah, I just want to say really quick that thank you for being so patient with us while we took a very much needed break. It was an unanticipated break. We had some family stuff going on, and it's getting a little better, but it's just been really tough. But we're really excited to get back to work here and come back in 2025. We have some exciting changes coming that are going to be super awesome. And yeah, I just want to say thank you. And I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday, or if you don't celebrate, I just hope that you guys have a good end of the year, and we will see you guys in 2025. That's that. Anything from Baby Demon?
Nope. Thanks for listening.
Papa has spoken. Bye, guys. Love ya. Bye,
Thanks.
Cassie. Bye. Make sure to rot. Be a good goblin and rot.
Happy New Year.
Later. Don't forget about December 32nd.
Yeah.
Okay. remember, we don't need to start our New Year's resolutions on day 1. We start them on day 2 of January. That's right. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.